My name's Kristy and I'm currently doing a PhD in environmental sciences, and I've always been interested in protecting the environment. In fact, I did my degree in environmental engineering, but I've become more interested lately and have started to see how I can actually reduce my own environmental impact in my everyday life. Okay, so come December, as I said, I've been trying to work on reducing my own environmental impact, and Camden set up an event called the Camden Green Zones Forum, and I went along, and the idea is you're supposed to be trying to come up with something that you need help with, and in my instance I felt recycling was a problem in our building. I used to live up towards Kentish Town, so I was still in Camden Borough, and we lived in a shared house, with our own front door, and recycling was very simple because we had a series of the big green boxes and we could put them out the front, and we had space to store them, and they collected it from our doorstep, and it was great. In fact, it was so easy, we had to order extra boxes, and we used to do 4 a week or something. There was 4 of us that lived there, and then I moved into a flat, not far, 5-minute walk away, and recycling was much more difficult. So we have these big green recycling bags, and these bags, we used to have to hang them out the front on our railings, and you could barely get out of the front door because we've got 15 flats sharing the same front door. Not everyone recycled though. But you'd have maybe 5 or 6 bags hanging on these railings on a Sunday night, and it wasn't particularly easy, and we only had a recycling rate of maybe, I suppose, 35% participating in the building. So I thought, well, why don't we just have a recycling bin in our bin store, because that'd be much easier. We've got 2 big commercial dustbins down there. We could have a recycling bin as well. So I approached Camden about this, and they said that they should be able to help, and they came and they did a survey of the building. I also surveyed people who live in the building just to see if people would be interested in having this in their basement, and the response from the residents was positive. So after the survey, it was agreed that this would be possible, and luckily the waste collection and recycling collection on the same day, which meant our cleaner, who takes up the bigger bins around the front of the building for collection, could also take the recycling bin at the same time, and he kindly agreed to help us with that. And since then the project's been working great. Camden supplied us with some literature on what we can put in the bins and everything, and I put them in people's mailboxes, and then we got some smaller bags so you can take your waste and your recycling down in a smaller bag at the same time, and I left the 15 bags in the hallway, told everyone to help themselves, and everyone took one. So it looks like it's going quite well. Every week the bin is full when it goes out on Sunday night. So hopefully it has increased recycling and made it just that much easier for people, so they do keep with it and start recycling more of their waste as well. So this is our new recycling bin, which is obviously a mixed recycling bin, so you can put in your glass, plastic, food and drink cans, mixed paper and card, you can put tin foil as well, and it's much more convenient now. As you can see, it's next to our main bins, which means that when you bring down your main waste, you can also put in your recycling at the same time. Okay, so I just wanted to encourage everyone, if you've got a good green idea, it could be anything. Maybe you need some cycle parking, maybe you also need your recycling facilities improved, or there's problems on your street, maybe you would like some more trees or plants or anything like this. I really encourage you to contact Camden. My contact at Camden was Andrew Malcolm, who was particularly helpful, and they will help you, as much as they can within the realms of their capabilities to try and deliver your project. And I found it really easy actually. There was like a little bit of emailing to and fro, but generally it was pretty straightforward and pretty easy to just make that small change in our building that would probably make a big difference to our waste and recycling. So if you've got an idea, put it forward, and you never know, it might actually happen.